Hello, darling. Yes, sirree, it's Lilo me, that gal with the curves that rattle your nerves. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
You're back.
Got that right, honey. I definitely am back. Back, of course, with yet another edition of Thriller Video. And this time, it's witching time. That's the name of our little treat. And let me tell you something about it. The setting is a farmhouse in rural England. That's a good place for a farmhouse when you think about it. I mean, it's a lot better than just sitting out in the middle of the city or something. And it's revisited by an old occupant, a 17th century witch. Well, hey, did I say old or what? Actually, for a dame her age, she's remarkably well preserved. I might also add that her libido is pretty much intact as well, if you catch my drift. Well, what I'm trying to say is that after all that time, the broad is kind of horny. Okay, there, I said it, okay? Horny, horny, horny. Boy, some things just gotta be spelled out. And speaking of being spelled out, just wait to see what kind of spell our witch friend puts over the present owner of that farmhouse. Spelled out. But why wait? It's time. It's time. It's witching time. So what do you say? Let's throw another log on the old fire, kick on back, and enjoy. I'll be back a little later on, darling. Right now, it's witching time, exclusively from Thriller Video.
Three, 4-0.
David?
Mary, where are you?
Darling, I'm at the flat.
Still?
Darling, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it home tonight. I'll have to stay up. I've still got half a dozen shots to do.
Will they get them tomorrow?
Well, I'm not sure. Freddie's trying to juggle the schedule. He wants me on standby.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. It can't be helped.
Can't it?
Listen.
Oh, never mind. Shall we expect you tomorrow?
I'll call you.
Yes, you do that.
Look, could you see to Muffin? Make sure the stable door's properly locked and bolted. I don't want him kicking it open again.
He won't. Not now it's been strengthened.
Good. How's the work going?
Okay.
How far have you got?
I'm just about to come up to your death scene, dear.
Well, that should be some consolation to you.
Mary, we've got...
I'll call you tomorrow. Night.
thunder. Looks like we're in for a bit of a storm.
It's all right, Bill. It's over now. It's all over. And it's over, Billy. Billy, come over here. Come on. Bill! What's the matter? You want to go out then? Come on, come on. Bill? Billy! Billy? 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 Who are you? What are you doing in here? Who are you?
I did it.
Did what?
Escaped them, that's what I did. Where's this place?
Woodstock Farm.
Woodstock Farm, is it? Well, who be you?
David Winter. I live here.
You live here? You live here now?
Look, what is this?
I'm me, David Winter. Who'll be on the throne of England now?
Now listen.
Who?
Queen Elizabeth, of course.
Elizabeth, when came she to the throne? Which Elizabeth?
Elizabeth II. She was crowned in 1950...
Master be praised. I'm free. Come on, my beauties. Where be your fire now, then? Where be all of you? Dead! 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 And all of you!
Look, who are you and where are you from?
Where am I? I'm Lucinda. Lucinda Jessup, and please you. Where do I come from? I come from here, Woodstock Farm. Where else? Hi, how nice you got the old place. There's a change.
Look, I don't seem to be understanding you too well. Did you live here once?
Hi, I lived here. I was born here.
Oh, I see.
I was born in this house in the year 1627.
60... Oh, don't be ridiculous. That's more than...
Aye, more than 300 years since. Tell me, David Winter, what you do with witches in these times?
Witches?
You don't hunt them?
No.
You don't get poxy witch finders to swim them and hang them and burn them?
No, we don't.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, David Winter, because I be a witch.
Now listen, I don't know what your game is, but I don't go in for that sort of thing.
Oh, what sort of thing would that be, my lovely David?
Black magic. Fooling around on Halloween and that sort of nonsense.
They wanted to put me to the test. They tried to swim me, and they would have burnt me. They had their fire burning already out there in that yard, but I showed them my powers.
Who?
Amos Franklin and Joshua Smith and their Puritan gang. But I escaped their fire, like I escaped their water, and here I am.
Yes, of course you are. Like a ghost.
Well, I be no ghost. I be a living woman, David Winter.
Listen, wouldn't you like to lie down, rest for a while? You look rather tired. Would you like a drink or something?
Oh, you want to poison me? You won't get rid of your poor Lucinda that way.
No, of course not. It's all right. There's just the power coming on again.
Take it away. Take the power away.
Then come on. It's only the lights. Here, look. It won't hurt you. And again. So. You see? You want to try? Come on. Give me a hand. And up. And down. Not in there. What's the matter?
Cellar.
Yes?
Close the door. Close the door. They imprisoned me in the cellar down there before they dragged me out to the fire. Power. Where's the power?
This is the bathroom, in which we are fortunate enough to have a bath, a wash basin, and a toilet. It's only water. Yes. Oh, that. This is the shower. There's nothing to be afraid of. Now, the other rooms are quite ordinary. Just bedrooms.
Bedchambers.
Yes, that's all. Look.
This used to be my room.
There, you see? Why don't you have a little rest? You must be rather fatigued after traveling for 300 years.
Let me out! You swore you would not harm me!
I won't. Just stay there and rest. I won't let anything hurt you.
Let me out! Open this door, David Winter! Just you let me out, it'll be the worst for you! Let me out, you hear me? Let me out of here! Let me out of here! You hear me? Let me out! Let me out of this room!
347?
Oh, Charles. It's David Winter.
You hear me?
I'm sorry to disturb you at this time of the night, but I've got a bit of a problem. Charles, thanks for coming. I'm sorry to drag you out of this hour, but I didn't know what else to do.
That's all right. When I just got in, actually. Been up in London at a conference.
Well, thank God for that. Okay, come on.
Billy! So, David, what's it all about then?
Well, I discovered this young woman hiding in the barn after that terrible storm we had.
You had a storm?
I'll say we had. Anyway, when it had finished, I went out to calm Mary's horse. And there was this creature. She said she was a witch, and that she was going to be drowned or burned or both back in 1600 and something, and that she'd managed to escape by transporting herself through time.
Oh, that's very clever of her. Did she try and put a spell on you?
No, thank God.
Oh, where is she?
Upstairs. She's in here. It used to be the nursery, so there's bars on the window. Lucinda. Lucinda, I brought someone. Lucinda. I locked her in myself. The door's still locked. I had the key, you saw me.
Well, she's obviously not here now.
Lucinda! Lucinda!
Mary not home?
No, she's been filming up in London.
Yeah. Working late?
So she says.
You don't believe her?
I think she's got a lover.
Mary?
Yes, Mary. I tell you, Charles, she's... That bloody director, I'll bet. She's with him right now.
Come on, David. Don't be ridiculous.
So what's ridiculous? Mary's a very attractive woman.
Well, of course she is. But you mustn't let fears become suspicions. Now, what evidence have you got?
Well, nothing firm.
Well, there you are. So stop getting paranoid.
Charles, you don't think I'm going off my head, do you?
Well, I think that you've been working very hard, that you're very tired, and that you could do with a good long rest.
You do think I'm crazy?
Now, listen, David. I've been treating you for nervous exhaustion, and you insist on going on working. I've also told you not to drink on top of the drugs which I've prescribed, and what do?
I know, I'm sorry.
So if you start to hallucinate, don't blame me, okay?
Okay.
Good. Now, physically, you'll survive. But you've got to take things easy. I'm going to give you a shot, and it should help you relax and sleep tonight.
Betrayed me, David Winter.
Leave me alone. Get out of here!
You lied to me. You want to be rid of me.
But I wanted to help you.
You called the witch finder.
Stop it! I won't listen!
You want me to burn.
You're not real. I know you only exist in my imagination.
Is that the body of a ghost? Is that real, David Winter?
Hello, 3759.
Mary? Charles.
Charles, where are you?
Well, I'm at home.
Oh, is something wrong?
Well, it's David.
What?
Well, he called me over just now, and I think he was hallucinating.
Oh, my God. Why? How?
Well, probably just strain. Plus the fact that he'd been drinking on top of the pills that I gave him.
Oh, typical. What do you want me to do about it?
Oh, I don't think that he should be left alone more than can be helped.
I see.
He should be all right for tonight, because I've given him a shot. But if,
Okay, I'll drive back first thing in the morning.
Sorry. But I do think that you should.
David? David? Are you all right? Charles phoned me.
Oh, Charles?
Last night.
Last night? Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Didn't Charles tell you?
Not a great deal. He said you were hallucinating or something.
Oh. There was a girl here.
Oh?
She was real. I know she was real. She was solid. Flesh and blood. But when Charles came, she wasn't here anymore.
Well, I'm here now. Do you want some breakfast?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm starving. I'm absolutely ravenous.
Well, what did you have last night? Apart from scotch?
I don't remember.
Okay. You stay up here. I'll get you something.
Mary, she was here. She said she was a witch. Lucinda Jessup, she called herself. She was here.
Well, she doesn't seem to be here now.
No.
Come on. Lie down. I'll get you some breakfast. You're back!
What?
Oh! How did you do this?
Oh. I don't know.
Charles, I'm worried about him. I think he really is going out of his mind.
No, he isn't. It'll be all right.
But his back, it's absolutely covered in scratches. Deep, deep scratches. I mean, what kind of man would do that to himself if he was in his right mind?
Look, it's simply the result of stress. Overwork.
And the drugs you're giving him?
Not on their own.
Could it be dangerous?
I don't think so.
I mean, could he turn violent or anything?
No, of course not. Now, you know that I wouldn't let you be exposed to any kind of threat.
Are you sure? You were with him last night. Well, what was he like then?
Disturbed. He kept on insisting that you have a lover.
Hello? Listen, I saw Charles in the village.
Yes, I thought you might.
Oh?
What did he say?
He gave me some more pills for you, something a bit different.
Stronger?
No, just different. In case the other ones had something to do with what happened last night.
I told you the girl was real. I didn't imagine it.
Oh, listen, David, why don't you give yourself a day off? We could relax. We could go for a walk.
Oh, right.
Good. I'll pop upstairs and change. David? Are you there?
Mary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I've been out looking for Billy.
Oh, yes. Was he upstairs then?
What?
I can put up with your fantasies, just. But when it comes to trying to kill me...
Kill you? Don't be ridiculous.
You just keep away from me. That thing. You pushed it.
No. No, I didn't.
No? What about this, then?
That's her.
Oh, yes.
I recorded it this afternoon to prove that I wasn't imagining things.
You always were a lousy liar. Get out of my way.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving, David. I've had enough.
You can't leave me now.
Get away from me. Leave me alone.
You can't!
It sounds like a classic case of poltergeist activity.
Ghosts.
A mischievous spirit.
Could you perform an exorcism?
Well, I'd have to talk to the bishop.
Yes, but could you? I mean, would that get rid of it? Her?
Possibly. Possibly not. One theory about poltergeists is that they could be a manifestation of telekinesis caused by someone living in the house.
Telekinesis, that's some form of telepathy.
Sort of. Some people appear to have the ability to move quite large objects and cause all sorts of physical upsets just by the power of thought.
But things do actually happen. For real.
Oh, indeed, yes. It's nothing new either. It happened to John Wesley's family, you know, in his father's rectory.
But what about our witch? Did she really exist?
Well, there was certainly a spate of witch hunting in the mid-17th century. You see this fellow here?
Amos Franklin.
He was the local witch finder. There was a craze for it in various parts of the country at that time. It's very interesting.
Yes, I'm sure. But
our Master Franklin was a real fanatic. Hysterical Puritanism, you know. Terrible thing.
what about our Mistress Jessup?
The usual method of trial, it seems, was by water, even though trial by ordeal had been illegal for centuries. But the witchfinders claimed that Satan's disciples did not deserve fair trial.
So they drowned them?
Only the innocent ones.
And the others they burned alive?
Not always alive. Sometimes they strangled them first with a rope.
I suppose they thought that was being merciful.
No doubt. Ah, here we are, 1652. There were several trials that year.
May I see?
One poor woman managed to escape. They raised a hue and cry, but never found her.
Where?
There. Mistress Lucinda Jessup.
Of Woodstock Farm.
Come back here to me, David Winter. I haven't finished with you yet.
No visitors again?
No.
My husband isn't very well.
I see. Still, isn't there anyone else you'd like us to contact?
No, thank you. When can I go home?
When the doctors say so. Maybe tomorrow.
See, I'm worried about my husband. I've been here 3 days already.
How are you feeling now?
Well, apart from these pains, I feel absolutely fine.
Pains are still there? In your arms and legs?
And in my side. Here. Oh!
I'll get you something for them.
Sister, if there's nothing broken, I want to go home.
Give it another day. Enjoy the rest. What can happen to your husband in one more day?
Come back?
Yes.
Are you all right now?
Yes, I'm all right. But you?
I'm sorry about Muffin. You know they had to put him down.
He didn't come.
I wanted to. I wanted to, Megs. But she wouldn't let me.
She?
Lucinda. She wouldn't let me.
Oh, David, you have got to fight.
I can't.
David, you must not give in. You mustn't give in. You must fight it. You must fight. Oh, David, help me, please. David, are you listening to me? David, all this has got to stop. We're going to have an exorcism, David, do you hear me? An exorcism to get rid of her. David. David, where are you? David? David, are you down there?
does that do?
Please? Oh, no. Well, do you know where I can get hold of him? Yes, it is urgent. It's very, very urgent. Please, I need help.
Stop it!
No.
It's you they should have burned.
He's mine, Mistress Mary, all mine.
No! Yes! You don't exist! You made this?
Aye, Mistress.
Well, I'm going to remake it. Now! Now! It's you! It's Lucinda! And she's going to burn!
You think I'd be afraid of the flames, then? Don't you know the fire is my master's element?
Let me out! Let me out!
He'll burn me!
Stay glued, darling. I'll be right with you just as soon as these credits roll by.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, the same to you, sister. So there.
Oh, boy, can you believe the nerve of some people? I mean, some total stranger just calls me up and accused me of being a strumpet and a whore. Why, I have never been called a strumpet before in my life. And pardon my ignorance, but I don't even know what a strumpet is. I think it's a wind instrument. Oh, well, I guess if you're in the limelight the way I am, you're always going to be under fire. Which, by the way, ain't half as bad as what Lucinda just went through in the movie. First, she was underwater, and then she was on fire. Boy, it wasn't very sporting of that guy, was it? Ain't he ever heard that adage, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours? But seriously, aside from that nasty habit she had of wanting to run her fingernails from his shoulder blades right on down to his rear end, what would have been wrong with keeping her around? I mean, heck, he already suspected that his wife was fooling around on the side.
Well, nothing firm.
Well, that's probably why she was fooling around on the side. Figure it out. Who knows? Maybe he was turned off by Lucinda because he didn't go for redheads. Or, for that matter, maybe he didn't go for older women. Well, whatever. Now she's just another old flame. And, speaking of flames, ours has just about flickered out, I'm sorry to say. I'd just love to get together with you again real soon. You can catch my act on other thriller videos like Children of the Full Moon.
You must know a few legends about these parts.
Legends? What sort of legends?
Well, witches, that sort of thing.
Witches? You'll not find witches in this part of the forest.
How about werewolves? Cross your arms over your face.
The Silent Scream.
What is this? Some kind of suit?
I would prefer to call it my collection.
Chuck.
And the Monster Club.
I will take you to a place where my friends foregather. There are vampires, werewolves, ghouls, every kind of monster you could ever imagine, and some far beyond the imagining of mere mortals. There you will find stories of such blood-curdling terror that it will make your toes curl and your hair reach up towards the sky.
They're all from Thriller Video, and they're all with me, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. So until that time, may all your dreams be unpleasant dreams.